Hello, and welcome to Minecraft. This video will be doing a tier list of everything that they revealed at Minecraft Live. We're going through the bundles all the way to the creaking, even checking out the Minecraft movie. So let's start with the bundles. The very first thing they showed off were the bundles and the Bedrock Hardcore. Very exciting. And start off with, this is going to be a completely biased tier list. It's going to be my opinions and stuff. So if you think something should be in a different tier, then it's all good. It's just like a fun thing. I want to see where I put everything right now. And some of this stuff, I might, the Pale Garden, for example, I might, change it later on when I actually see the update. But for now, we'll start with Bedrock Hardcore, and that's an easy S tier. Bedrock finally getting Hardcore is just, S tier instantly. Such a good change. Thank you, Mojang. I'm probably going to do a series on Bedrock Hardcore. It's going to be really fun to, fight the Wither in Bedrock. And now for the bundle. The bundle is just, it's like a B tier type feel to it. I feel like B tier is, where I'd put it doesn't really... Yeah, I'd put a B tier. I don't think it'd go any higher. Honestly, probably C tier, honestly. It's a good change. It's a good addition to Minecraft. It's not it's good for the early game. But shulker boxes are way better and, a more, useful, item, really. But still really good. I'd put it B tier. Nothing crazy with that. And now for the new stuff, the actual new stuff. The Pale Garden. Pale Garden, this will be, I've condensed some stuff together, so... The Pale Garden biome is one thing, then all the Pale Wood is another thing, and then stuff like that. So we're going to start with the Pale Garden. As the biome, this is just the biome and, the general feel, how it changes the environment, make it more desaturated, and how it also, basically the generation of the biome. It could also change, so it would be cool to come back here and, see what we, put, and then where we change it, and it looks really good. As a cool biome, it'd be interesting to build that. It's very unique. It's a very cool biome. I'd put it it feels very good. I'd put it A maybe, A or B. I'll put it A tier for just the general feel of the biome. Very cool. Yeah, A tier would be pretty good for that. Now for the Pale Wood. This includes all the wood types. So, the wood, the planks, the doors, the trapdoors, the boat. We didn't actually see the boat at Minecraft Live. They showed everything else off, though. And the wood, all the wood looks super good. The wood is, I would say, easy S tier as well. As a builder, the Pale Wood just looks really nice. All of the Pale Wood is really, really cool. I really like it, I feel like the Pale Wood, it just, really is really good change. A really good addition to the game, It's a shame they don't have, dyeable wood. They said they're not going to add dyeable wood into Minecraft, so, getting, white wood's pretty good. It fits well with, diorite, quartz, and, all those kind of blocks. It's going to be a really cool addition to, that kind of, building side of the game, Very cool. And now we're going to go on to the Pale Moss block, and this is easy, honestly, this is, a D tier, maybe E tier, I'd do, D tier for that. It's another cool moss block, basically it's an easy way to get moss if you find that biome on the surface pretty quick. Nothing crazy. It's a worse moss, I'd say, because moss also grows you azalea trees if you bone meal moss. So moss can be moss is a bit better, I'd say. We don't know yet. It could bump up if we find out it does have that kind of stuff. But yeah, the pale moss doesn't really look that great. A D tier for that. Next up is the Moss Carpet. Pale Moss Carpet is the very first block, I believe. Comment down below if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the very first block that actually affects other blocks by being next to them. I know you got fences and walls and stuff are also affected, but this actually adds a texture to another block without it actually being the block. So I'll show it on the screen. So it literally goes up the side of different blocks, and that could add a lot of really cool building stuff and the future of Minecraft, where they can incorporate that in other blocks as well. Really cool looking. Really, really cool looking. I'm going to put it C tier for now, because it's only one thing and it's pale. We've got a pretty good spread of the stuff. I could see this going much higher, especially if we get more variants, if actual moss, carpet, and other things start going up the side of blocks. It's really cool. Literally adding texture to other blocks is really, really cool. Instead of actually putting vines straight onto a block, it actually changes the texture and it's not actually anything there, which is really, really cool. Now we're going to move on to the vines. The vines look really interesting, They're a really cool, like, another, like, vine foliage block, you know? Very cool looking. They have the, that definitely, like, they have that really cool, like, effect where you, like, look through all of them. It's a standard thing of, like, you know, foliage and stuff, you know? The effect's cool in the Pale Garden. I don't know how it would look in other places around the world, so C tier again, you know, nothing crazy. I feel like I might put the moss block a little bit low in the D tier, and it should probably go up to C tier, but I think it's fine. Next up, the creaking. Now, the creaking, this will include the creaking and the creaking heart as well. It's all like one thing, because that's how it really is. Creaking is like the heart and the mob at the same time. Because the very first, like, mob that's like connected to a block. I know like spawners technically are like the very like the first one, but this is like much more so. This is more like the mob and the block are like one together. They're like literally the same thing, you know? It's a projection. You know, you destroy the block, the mob is destroyed, and instead of like, you know, if you destroy a spawner, the mobs still remain, or the mobs can like leave the spawner. Whereas the creaking, I want to see the range of the creaking, honestly. How far can it go from the spawn, like the heart, before it's like, okay, it'll like despawn or like just like, disappear, you know? The creaking is very interesting. Like, it can't spawn in the daytime, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully they find, like, there's a way to, like, activate it in the daytime for, like, redstone and, like, some way to, like, activate it in the day would be really cool. Because, like, they said, oh, it could defend your house from intruders, but it can't really in the daytime, so it's definitely cool, though. It's like a really cool horror mob for the game. The reverse of the Enderman, where if you look at the Enderman will attack you, but this is, you have to look at it to basically, you know, have it not attack you, which is really cool. I don't want to put it S tier right now, because, like, I feel like it's going to get better. I feel like they're going to tweak it more. You know, I'd love to see some more variation, because right now it only leans one side of the body. It leans to like, the left or the right. I'm not quite, you know. It'd be cool if they could add, like, one where it leans to the left, one leans to the right, you know. Where, like, you know, it's, like, a bit of variation there, you know. That'd be cool. But, yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I don't think it does enough damage either. I feel like it does a little bit too little damage for, like, how it's supposed to be scary and be, like, a proper, like, intimidating mob. It's supposed to be, like, this mob is, like, you know, you see one of those, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at that mob or else it's gonna get you, you know? And I feel like, yeah, I feel like if you're in the middle of, like, a bunch of them, it's gonna be very terrifying. But I feel like on their own, like, one, like, you know, it depends how many, like, they, like, put in the trees, basically, as well. You know, because if you're, like, taking on one at a time, very easy mob to take on. But if you're taking on, like, 5 or 10 of them, then it's going to be a really challenging mob. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for. Like, they don't want the damage to be too high, or else you're going to get, like, swarmed by them. And, yeah, I feel like, yeah, as I said, S tier might be a little bit early for S tier. It's definitely going to be an S tier mob. It's like the Warden, where the Warden is easily an S tier mob. I think it's not S tier yet. I think it will be A. But it's definitely going to be S tier later. I feel like I'm going to put it in A. And after a little bit of time, it's going to be S tier. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it, like, when I come back here and I do, like, a 1.21... No, 1.22... I don't know if it will be 1.22. That's the thing they haven't really said, if it will be 1.22 or will just be, you know, a drop now. I think it will be 1.22. But yeah, if we come back here when the creaking and the Pale Garden get added, I'm probably going to make another tier list, and then I'll move the creaking up to, like, S tier. I pretty much feel like that will be guaranteed. Bedrock Hardcore and the Bundle are going to be a previous update before that, the Bundle and the Bedrock Hardcore. So they're going to be an update before we actually get the full update with the creaking and stuff. So that's going to be really fun, you know. You'll get that early. So I will probably add them in that other tier list as well. Now onto the final thing, the Minecraft movie. Let's talk about that real quick. So the Minecraft movie is going to be very interesting to talk about. Now, if we did this before the Minecraft Live, I'd have put it F tier instantly. I feel like F tier was, like, you know, very easy. I did not like the movie at all. I didn't like the feel of it. I feel like, oh no. The new movie made me, like, think, oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I still don't like it that much. I feel like it's, you know, it's won me around a little bit. I saw a lot of comments being like, oh, the Minecraft movie doesn't look as bad, you know, as they thought it was as well. And I feel like it doesn't deserve F tier. I feel like it does deserve maybe an E tier, maybe a D tier. I'm going to put it E tier because we have got, like, a pretty good spread of, like, all the different items in this, like, you know, S tier to D tier. I'm going to put it E, but yeah, I feel like it could, like, when the movie releases, I feel like the movie could, like, either, like, shoot up to like, you know, like a B or an A, you know, or like it will be like an F. It will be like an F, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't know why I was having hope for the movie. Honestly, I'm gonna put an E, but I hope it's an A. I hope it's an A or an S. You know, that's what I hope. I don't know if it will be, but that's pretty cool. And now let's look at the full tier list right here, and there we go. That's what I feel like. That's where everything sits right now for me. Comment down below like your like tier list where you put these 9 things. And if you want to like include anything else from the Minecraft Live as well, I don't know if there's anything else they added. This is basically everything I saw that was in the Minecraft Live. That's where my list goes right now. Minecraft movie, I feel like could be F. I feel like if you want to put it in F, you can put it in F. But for now, that's where I'm going to put it. And yeah, there's my final list right there. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.